Well, hello there. Prince Andrew. Do you like him? Do you not? I know where my thoughts lie. And that was before 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not a lover. Never have been. Don't know what it is about him, but never liked him. No, do know what it is about him, really. I think he freeloads massively. I think he's had many, should we say, donations to help him to live the comfortable life he leads. I think he's promoted many people over the years, but for his own gain. But this is the shortest video I'm going to do because it's a minute, 2 minutes. It's nothing. It's going to be finished almost as quickly as it's just started. Somebody mentioned something today about Prince Andrew, and it was about how he treated certain members of his staff and how he talked down to people, and it reminded me of something I read about 2 or 3 years ago. I don't even know why I'm mentioning this, but probably because it baffled me, amazed me, shocked me, all those things. Did you know that if the stories that we read are true, now I've got to say if the stories are true because I don't know that they are, but I can't for the life of me see why they wouldn't be. Do you know that he has 30, 40 or 50? Wait for it. If you don't know, wait for it. If you don't know this story, you're not going to know the 2 words that are going to come out of my mouth next. You're not going to know them. He has 30, 40 or 50. Here's the 2 words. They're coming now. Teddy bears. He has 30, 40, 50 teddy bears. They're positioned all over his room in set places. I think he has a favourite that he goes to bed with virtually every night. I don't know if he used to go to bed with him when Fergie used to go to bed with him. Maybe it's only since he's become single. I honestly don't know. But yes, he has that amount of teddy bears and he goes to bed with one every night. This is a man in his early 60s who, if he'd have been born probably 10 or 15 years earlier, would have now been king. Imagine that. Our king going to bed with teddy bears. And I only mentioned this story because, as I say, I'd heard something about his treatment of a staff member pretty recently. And I read something 2 or 3 years ago saying he absolutely annihilated his, I don't know if it's his maid, it's not valet, it might be his maid, it may have been, one morning for setting up all his teddy bears wrong. They weren't set up how he likes them in his room, and he went absolutely berserk. I think he's done it more than once. I think it was her. I think he's done it more than once. But if them teddy bears aren't where they're supposed to be, he goes crazy. Now, how on earth, after that story getting out, and the British public realising that he's got teddy bears, how on earth has he ever face the public ever again? How has he ever come out of his front door, or back door, or whatever door it may have been? Because I don't think I could ever face the British public again, knowing that everybody out there knows that I have my own favourite teddy bears. True story. Crazy. Hard to believe. But it's true. What do you think about that anyway? How many 60-year-olds are watching this, or will watch this, that have got their own teddy bears? Again, answers below. I'm more keen on getting answers from gentlemen in the 60s. How many of you have got your own teddy bear? Or how many teddy bears do you have? Or maybe, if you did have teddy bears, would you want anybody to know? That's it from me.